Welcome to my first test video using Bandicam. I wanted to try out the free version before I buy it, so this is it, I guess. So here's Driax. I joined a Zerg in Cyrodiil. It's on the Elder Scroll Online, and we are well past the launch here. So this is a little video of some of the gameplay and whatnot that's going on. So you can see here, Driax has just run up with this Zerg, and we've dropped all our siege equipment. I'm hanging back to try and stay alive, throwing up some siege shields to do what we can. Try and protect our siege equipment from getting AoE'd. If you look in the distance, you can see they're firing on our stuff. Luckily, nothing's coming down on my head, so I get to live through this phase of the assault. Now, I've got some siege equipment in my bags and a bunch of alliance points, but I'm not really sure about the Zerg yet. I just kind of randomly pugged with them, and I'm more testing the video capture than anything. So I decided to save all that for later. So right now I'm just sort of assisting the raid, throwing down that siege shield, as you can see. And again, luckily nothing's dropping on us. It looks like they're hitting some of our sieges on the other side, but they're also shielded. So this is kind of where I start cutting some of the video from the fight, so it might jump and skip a little bit. Right about here, I think. And the reason for that is I had a couple of bad camera angles and whatnot. My first time kind of using the software. And also I ran into quite a few bugs in the game with some of the different pieces of siege equipment and repair pots and stuff. I'll try and point some of that out as we come to it here. So I skip ahead, and it looks like the door's going down, and I think if you're reading chat, someone actually says the door goes down. So I start my charge in, and I back off because I see the big red circle. I thought it was a firing oil, which is pretty deadly, but actually it turns out that was a heal as we were coming in. So so we make our way into the courtyard, and I'm still sporting my bow. Now I'm a bow, and I'm also dual wield. But again, I'm not really too used to these guys, and I don't really want to charge in on this kind of a fight, so I'm just testing out this bow build. I'm not quite happy with it. I'm going to switch things around. I do quite a bit more damage with the dual wield, but the bow lets me keep my distance in this part of the fight, let me stay alive a little bit longer. I find if you get up in too close there, you get nailed with too much siege equipment. So let's see here. We're trying to break the inner courtyard door, and the main goal here, I'm just trying to stay alive and shoot back at the enemy anytime we see them. We're still using the siege shields in here, and again, they help. I was also using a little bit of stealth as well. There's multiple reasons for that. We're still doing a little bit of theory testing, but it seems like the Nightblades, in a lot of cases, do a lot more damage when they attack from stealth. So I don't know if that applies to the bow or not yet. But we'll play with it some more. So anyway, I get a ram ready to drop here, and someone else drops one right up front, as you can see. So I charge in to try and be one of the ram guys. And at the beginning, I'm not, so I just drop some more siege bubbles to help keep everybody alive. But they drop some hot oil on us, and a couple guys go down. See right there, I think. And then I become one of the ram operators. So it's going well at this point. If you can keep that ram up, it doesn't take very long at all to break the door down. Combination of siege shields and heals, and keeping at least 6 people on that ram at a time. Usually have a couple spare to run in. But the ram went down. I think the guy didn't have a very good ram there, or it blew up because of things. Now I'm trying to put a ram down at this point, but I'm not paying attention to my health bar, and then when I am, I realize too much oil is getting dropped on me. It's too late. I'm on fire and I'm dead. And I think I get rezzed twice here. Yeah, I didn't cut it out. That's right. too much damage. And be away far enough. So when I finally get back up, I run back out and get all healed up here. So we get everything all ready. once I'm all healed up, we're going to try and go and drop that battering ram. Now I'm a bit of a noob there, so I didn't place it right the first time, so I backed off, but then I got it. And as you can see, I kind of cut the video a little bit there, because the first time I put the ram, it bugged out. It turned around and went 180 degrees out of position and wasn't working. It took us a while to figure it out, so I had to pick it back up and then go back in and put it down, and that was the second placement you saw there. So anyway, then I'm up there, but I'm the only one. You can see the only one little man is lit. Then a couple more people join me. Once there's 3 people there, the ram starts operating. Now I died, but we did bust the door down with 6 of us on the ram, and the video cut out at that point too. That was part of my dying, because I got a big box pop up on my screen because I'm just using the free version of Bandicam for this first video while I'm trying to evaluate it. So I get everything all up and running again, rejoin the Zerg. I think there was a tent out front or something. And we had taken the keep. And so I'm running back in to do the maintenance and the repairs. So you get to see that, where I help work on the door first. And again, I ran into a lot of problems here with different doors that I should have been able to fix, and then they didn't. So you might see me trying different things at different places. I cut some of it out on the outer door because it was getting kind of monotonous. It should have worked, and there's a guy beside me who was able to fix it, but I wasn't able to use my kit. So anyway, we've got the door sort of working, but it's all buckled, and I have to carry on fixing it at this point. And so everybody's yelling, get the doors fixed, get the siege all repaired, and I think somewhere in here our scroll gets stolen, and half the raid wants to go running off after that. But I decided to hang back and do, yeah, you can see there our scroll is gone. But I decided to stay with the keep and do repairs, because this keep is sort of critical to the whole battle right now. I mean, we're holding most of the map, but once they take this keep, it's going to start snowballing backwards. So the longer we can hold this, the more it's going to be effective for our overall campaign. So I think we get the door all the way fixed here, and then I check and make sure I've got outside wall kits before I go running away. So I'm gonna run out to go and repair the wall that we just smashed down. So try to smash just the doors, because it's easier to fix just doors. They go very quickly. And it looks like they've got the door just about fixed when I get there. So I put the door kit on, and the door is fixed. So now everybody's trying to decide what to do, and then I think as a group we decide we might as well stay here. I think I checked the map in a second here. So I gotta go find the guy wherever he's hidden. It's a little different in each of the keeps. Sometimes I get a little lost. I find the guy and buy my kits, and we check the map and discuss what to do here. See, Daggerfall Covenant's got pretty good control of the map at this point of the day still. We've held it for about 2 days straight now, I think. So I decide that I'm on wall defense. There's a big contingent of enemy out at our southern wall, I think it is at this point. So I decide to go on defense and stay in the keep instead of trying to run somewhere else. And I've got some siege equipment I want to try out, so I got this great idea that while they're trying to bust the door, I've had hot oil dropped on me, and I know how deadly that is, so I come in here to try and drop some of my own. Now, partway along, I realize I'm not sure if it's even going through the door and affecting the enemy or not. And later on, and I cut that part of the video out, I actually go up top, and there's holes above the door, so if you're trying to do what I'm doing here, just go upstairs, and then you can actually do it. Although I do believe you can take damage from the attacking enemy siege, so you'll have to be kind of careful and maybe have a healer or something with you. But anyway, so I come and drop my hot oil here, and again I had to cut this because it bugged out the first time, and it picked back up automatically. So there I'm dropping the hot oil, and I have no idea if it's going through to the other side and hurting them or not, but they've got a ram on the other side of the door, so there's potentially 6 people hitting the fire, maybe even more. And anyway, we held them off, and they went away, and then we went and got our scroll back right after this too. So That's my first attempt at recording a siege raid in Cyrodiil, and tactics are a little sketchy yet, but that's what I got. I hope you enjoyed the video.